Okay, that's the second day of Greenbuild, or is it the third day? I don't know. I've been watching these videos that I've been posting, and I have to apologize because they're terrible. They're awful. I look awful. I got big bags under my eyes. My hairline is, I didn't think it could recede anymore, and I look awful in these videos. So we're going to make this one a little more fun. I'm standing here right in the middle of Greenbuild, behind this moose, with all these people going by. So I'm going to talk about the session I went to on sustainability in professional sports. Professional sports industry is actually a bigger industry than the oil industry, and the idea is that we can use sports to help push a cultural shift towards sustainability. People, are divided by politics and political parties and don't believe in science, but they all follow professional sports, and all industries converge in professional sports, either through advertising or providing materials or whatever. So sports can have a huge impact on pushing the word about sustainability. The guys talking at this presentation, they were all from the Pacific Northwest, so they're essentially greener than we are anyway. But they're all members of this organization called Green Sports Alliance, and if you're interested in that website, it's greensportsalliance, all one word, .org. I'm going to go and take a look at it. There are currently 10 stadiums across the U.S. that are LEED certified, and there was a case study on one arena in Portland that is actually the first and I believe only LEED E-Bomb gold certified arena. That's where the Portland Trailblazers play. And it was an interesting case study because it talked about all the things they had to do to achieve LEED certification and all the costs and fees associated with it, the LEED fees and energy modeling and what they did in their renovations, thermal imaging, providing entrance mats, green cleaning products. Some of these things were a wash, lighting retrofits, but that all told cost them $560,000. This was in 2008, which sounds like a lot, $500,000. But so far since 2008, they've seen over $738,000 in savings in water and energy, in waste disposal, everything. So that's obviously already paid back, and now everything that they're doing is a wash. So that's really the economic incentive. Not to mention that they've made a huge impact on the environment. A 30% reduction in their kWh per event. That's how they measure it, because the events obviously are the big energy users. 80% of their waste trash is recycled or diverted from landfills, and that's up from 35% 2 years ago. 80% is a huge number. There's another case study of the Seattle arena, where they put a 780 kW PV array on the building, and how they did that. Two things that they did as part of that was they did energy upgrades first, so it makes sense, reduce your energy footprint before you add on the renewables, and then they did a roof replacement with the white roof so that they didn't put down the PV and then do the roof replacement later. Interesting enough, it was Solyndra that did their PV system, but they were very happy with what they got. It's a good system apparently that isn't made anymore, unfortunately. The Seattle stadium where the Mariners and the Seahawks play was another case study. Basically, they what did they do? Looking at my notes here. They talked about a recycling program that they implemented. They went from 12% recycling and waste diversion in 2003 to over 70% in 2002, and how they have converted all of their utensils and cups and plates and everything into compostables, so that people in the stadium, they don't have to think about what's trash and what's compost and what's recycling. All they have is everything is default compostable, or if you do have a plastic bottle, then it's plastic recycling. So those are the only two options that people have coming out of this in the stadium is to dispose of their waste. It's either compostable container or in the plastic bottle container. So they've made it pretty much idiot-proof. That's it. I'll try and make these sessions a little better for the rest of Greenbuild, and take a look at the moose.